Hello all, I am Ms. Soumya R, Assistant Professor from the Department of Psychology. So, this video lecture is about the methods and strategies of research. This was the fourth unit in the biopsychology paper. So, let's go into the unit. Research methods. Research method is a scientific investigation entails the process of asking questions and of nature. Then best conclusion about the physiology of behavior are made not by any single experiment but by the program of research that enables us to compare the results of studies that approach the problem with different methods. So the research is actually the scientific base for which we will be getting knowledge about the our subject. In biopsychology, it is a study of the biological basis of behavior and cognition employs a diverse array of research methods to investigate the neural underpinnings of psychological processes. These methods can be broadly categorized into physiological, behavioral, and correlative approaches. Physiological methods. Physiological methods involve the direct manipulation or measurement of biological processes to understand their relationship to behavior. Some common techniques include electrophysiological recordings. This involves measuring electrical activity in the brain using the techniques such as electroencephalography (EEG) and magnetoencephalography (MEG). EEG records the electrical activity of the scalp, while MEG measures the magnetic fields produced by the electrical currents in the brain. Neuroimaging techniques is one of the methods. These methods use imaging technologies to visualize brain structure and function. Functional magnetic resonance imaging (fMRI) measures blood flow in the brain, which is correlated with neural activity and positron emission. The next thing is the positron emission tomography (PET) measures the metabolic activity in the brain using the radioactive traces. License studies. This involves the damaging specific brain regions in the animals to study the resulting behavioral deficits. License can be created through surgery or by injecting neurotoxins. The stimulation studies. This involves artificially activating specific brain regions using electrical or chemical stimulations. This can be used to study the function of different brain areas. So next is the behavioral methods and also the correlational methods. Correlational methods it involves includes the post-mortem studies, twin and family studies, and case studies. Each research method has its own strength and limitations, and the choices of method depends on the specific research questions and the nature of phenomena being investigated. By combining these methods, biopsychologists can gain a comprehensive understanding of the neural basis of behavior and cognition. So, experimental ablation, a technique that involves the selective destruction of specific brain regions, has been cornerstone of neuroscience research for decades. By systematically removing or damaging particular areas of the brain, scientists can investigate the functions of those regions and their contributions to various behaviors and cognitive processes. This method has yielded valuable insights into the neural basis of everything from sensation and perception to memory and emotions. Techniques of ablation. Ablation can be performed using variety of techniques, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Some of the most common methods include surgical ablation. This involves the physical removal of the brain tissue using a scalpel or other surgical instruments. While this method can be highly precise, it can also be invasive and risky. So chemical ablation, this involves the injection of neurotoxins or other chemicals into the brain to destroy specific neurons or brain regions. This technique is less invasive than surgical ablation but can be more difficult to control. Electrolytic laser. This method involves the use of electrical current to destroy brain tissue. It is often used to create small, well-defined lesions. Exitotoxic lesion. This technique involves the injection of neurotoxin that killed neurons by overexciting them. It is often used to target specific type of neurons. Stereotaxic surgery. This technique involves the use of stereotaxic apparatus to precisely target specific brain regions for ablation. It is commonly used in animal research. So thank you.